What's up, everybody? Super excited today. I got some new jeans in, and man, I think that I might actually be the first person on YouTube to do a full review of a pair of jeans from this company. It is the Stevenson Overall Company. Stevenson Overall Company is based in LA, but all of their denim is manufactured in Japan. And this company apparently had been around back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, all the way through to the Great Depression, unfortunately caused them to go out of business. In the early 2000s, a California vintage clothing salesman named Stevenson actually came across a receipt for an item that had come from the Stevenson Overall Company, and obviously intrigued with his last name, and he'd been interested in starting his own denim brand, so he began searching for items from this company. Eventually he was in Japan and actually did find an original pair of Stevenson overalls. It was the first pair he found, it was the only pair he found. And so he and his business partner looked at the way that those overalls were constructed, the materials used, the stitching, everything, and decided to try to recreate not those exact overalls, but to use those same kind of manufacturing techniques in a modern day premium denim brand. And so, like I said, these are the 714 Valencias, and they are made in a 14.5 ounce unsanfordized denim made up with 100% Zimbabwean cotton. And Zimbabwean cotton is recognized in the denim industry as one of the finest cottons that you can use to make denim. These are natural indigo dyed, and they're also one of the very few companies that use single needle stitching throughout the construction of the jeans, and a lot of times jeans that are constructed that way cost a lot more than these. And you can see the price tag on these jeans was $340, but you can actually get these on self-edge. They have a full run of sizes for $325. And one of the reasons why I actually purchased these jeans was because I found pictures of other people's pairs that had faded over the years after use, and just the tones that come out of this fabric after they've been worn are just absolutely beautiful. Just these bright shades of electric blue coming through, and the honeycombs on the back of the legs, and very, very nice whiskering across the front. So I'm very, very excited to get started wearing these and getting some of those fades myself. And I'm going to take you through the whole process of trying these jeans on for the first time, taking some initial measurements of them, and then going through the initial soak and seeing how they fit after that. But first, let's take a look at some of the details on these jeans, because they are absolutely beautiful. Here you can see the paper cardstock patch. It says Stevenson Overall Company, HQ, Los Angeles, California. Aero brand trademark. Overalls and jackets are the height of perfection. And you've got that classic biplane kind of signifying the height of perfection that these jeans reached. And looking at the stitching quality across the pockets and the seams, you can see how uniform, perfectly aligned that they are. And this is all done by hand, again, single needle stitched. And all of the pieces of the jeans, all the panels are hand cut, including one of the most interesting aspects of these jeans, these hourglass shaped belt loops. And another defining feature that you see on these jeans are the very interestingly shaped back pockets. Apparently Stevenson said that in that example of overalls that he had found, he noticed that the back pockets had sagged significantly, so he wanted to recreate that look using this nicely curved pocket. Going down to the hem, you see a very interesting detail here. You've actually got two different selvage IDs. You've got a green line, and then you've got a plain white selvage ID on the other side. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but I do think it looks very interesting. And this selvage line is actually a little thinner than a lot of the selvage lines you see on modern jeans, but I'm guessing this is probably a little bit more period correct. I think I've prattled on enough about these jeans. Let's go ahead and lay these down. I'm going to get some measurements of them so that I can see how much they shrink. This is actually the first pair of unsanfordized jeans that I've purchased, so I'm excited to see where they are, how they compare to the sizing chart, and then what those measurements are after they've been soaked. Alright, so measuring these across the waist, I have them coming in right at 16 and just shy of 16.5 inches. Front rise is 10 and 3/4 inches. We've got 11 inches straight across the thigh. Back rise of what looks to be 13.5 inches. And then leg opening appears to be 7 1/4. Alright, and so these 714 Valencias are a straight fit with a mid-rise and a slight taper from the knee to the ankle. As you can see, there's quite a bit of room at the waist, but I'm not worried. I think that'll shrink up fine. But the top block actually fits very well. The biggest concern for me is how loose they appear to be in the thighs. I'm not sure how much that is going to shrink. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, I'm a little concerned about how these jeans are going to fit. When you pay this much for a pair of jeans, I think there's probably always going to be that worry. But we've got the tub full of water. I guess let's get these jeans off and get them wet and we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. The most expensive pair of pants I've ever purchased. They go from brand new to non-returnable. One tip I will give you in regards to doing an initial soak on your jeans, make sure that your tub is nice and clean. You don't want to get a lot of soap residue on your jeans because it will kind of just sit there, and then you'll end up having to brush them off or something like that if you don't want to wash them again immediately. And I don't know, I think it probably will just make the jeans kind of feel icky on you if the tub's not nice and clean. I know I've seen a lot of people use like cups and bottles of shampoo or conditioner to try to weigh their jeans down, but I don't know, I'm always concerned like that's going to leave like some kind of spot on my jeans or something. I don't know, let's try to get these, I've never had this much trouble with my other pairs getting them to be submerged. These bad boys seem to keep wanting to float, so I might have to try the cups. Alright, so really weird. I've never had that much trouble getting my other pairs of jeans submerged, but here we are. Just got the water just barely lukewarm, definitely not even room temperature. Yeah, we're just gonna let these guys soak for about probably 30 minutes or so, and then we'll pull them out. Right guys, we've got the Stevensons soaking in the tub. Like I said, we're gonna let them soak in there for like a half an hour, and we're gonna let them dry overnight. We're gonna see how they come out. I'm super excited. Like this video if you were enjoying it. Let me know that you want me to continue to make content like this in the future, and drop down there into the comment box. Let me know, what's the most money you've ever spent on a pair of jeans? I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you next time with the after soak review. Bye.